Very nice sound system as well. We got 16 speakers of this Harman Kardon system. And let's go ahead, guys, and go. Wow. Wow, this thing is Good morning, welcome back to Peters.autovlog. Today we're gonna get behind the wheel of this beautiful 2021 BMW M550i Xdrive Sport Sedan. Now I'm very excited to get behind the wheel of this awesome sedan. Even though it's a pre-owned 550 with about 40,000 miles, it's in such a clean shape, and I have never been behind the wheel of one of these girls. Before we go on, I want to give a big shout out to Bartow Ford for allowing me some time with this beautiful BMW sedan. It's part of their used car inventory. I'm going to put all their information and a link to the website in the description below. And here we have this 2021 BMW M550i Xdrive. What an absolutely gorgeous sedan. This one here is kind of beautiful pink color, which I haven't seen in a while. This color is called Bernina Gray Amber Metallic, which is just a fantastic color, especially in the light. I don't know if the camera's going to capture it, but in the daytime, it just looks so great. You got that kind of chameleon changing color on the metallic flakes, which looks fantastic. As you see, guys, detected, just the car detected my presence there, and it opened back up. But just what a beautiful looking color. I really love this color. I haven't seen one in a while, and this is just really good, especially in a sunny day like this. Now, of course, this one here that we have with us here, this 5 Series, is a pre-owned one. It's got just over 40,000 miles, but it's in such a good shape. I had to just get behind the wheel, and you know, who's not going to resist of getting a chance to get behind the wheel of this such an awesome performance sedan. Now, of course, this is the G30 sedan or generation of the 5 Series, which is awesome looking. I don't really like the new one that came out in 2024. Kind of looks like an electric version that kind of, I don't know, BMW to me in some of the recent designs have not really, you know, catch my eye, but this is still, this one here does, you know, reflect what BMW is, such a sporting European looking sedan. This got the optional 20-inch wheels. Now we got those, he going crazy with me going around the car. Beautiful wheels, 4-piston calipers. You can see guys coming around the front of this 550. We got those LED headlights. We also got this aggressive M front lip here, as you can see there, with a little kind of more aggressive front. We got this air slats over here. These are functional air slats here in the very front. Just an awesome looking car. This one here is powered by the 4.4 liter twin turbocharged V8 with about 523 horsepower. So it's got a lot of horsepower. Now, of course, you can get a 530, a 540, or this 550, or even going to the M5 if you want more performance than this. You have a lot of options to get in this 5 Series BMW. So let's go and take a look at what makes this M550 kind of special. First, this one here has the adaptive M suspension, which is basically a sport suspension that's lowered more than the regular, you know, 540s. Now, as you can see, this one here, we got the beautiful 20-inch wheels. These are an optional wheel. Now, these are up to around a 245 millimeter Dunlop Sport Max GT tire, basically an all-season performance tire. These are actually a staggered setup. We got 275s in the rear, 245s up front, but it's the same 20-inch wheel. These are optional wheels, as I mentioned. Now here we got a 14.7-inch rotor with a 4-piston caliper with the M logo. As you can see, they're painted in blue, which looks fantastic. Really awesome the way this looks. We got, of course, double wishbone suspension, independent suspension all around. We got a air curtain here that's functional as well to cool down and put a little bit of aerodynamics in that. Now coming in here, we got your body color mirror as well with this beautiful amber color, this gray color. Strong signal accentuated that, and we also got a camera there as well, because this has got a 360-degree camera. In the back, as I mentioned, 275 millimeter tires in the back, vented rotor as well. This is basically a 14.6-inch rotor with a single piston caliper in the back, but we have your dual exhaust here in the back, your sport exhaust, which sounds fantastic, and we have your lower balance, your rear diffuser here done in like kind of like a darkish glossy gray as well. Lots of sensors here in the back. As you can see, just a fantastic and gorgeous looking butt to this 550. We got the key here with us. We got a nice M colors on the side. We've got open close, got trunk opening, and no remote start on this one, but if we close it up, we got an automatic trunk opening. Of course, this is a luxury sedan, and this is a higher trim, so you're gonna get this. Here we have a 14 cubic feet space in this 550, which is actually not bad. Pretty good size for a mid-sized sedan. As you can see, really nice the way it is. We got the seats that fold down. As you can see, we got the handles there to open those seats up. We got, as you see, this one comes with rubber and carpeted floor mats. A pretty good size trunk. We also have a 12-foot connection right there. See, so this one comes with an umbrella. Now I can see a little bit of a handle to raise this up, but I'm sure we got some sort of repair, if not, or nothing, because obviously this one usually comes with front flat tires, so you get no spare mobility, nothing like that. But we got a little bit of a siding right there, a little more trunk space. You can see they're pretty good size. Obviously, BMWs don't come with the toolkit anymore, as usually the old ones did, and kind of sad, but obviously that's the way things are nowadays. But there we go, guys. It's a trunk. All you have to do is just press the button, and the trunk will automatically come down. Let's go ahead and check out the power plant of this M550. Go ahead and raise the hood. What a beautiful color this is. And of course, we got hydraulic shocks, because obviously this is a price point where you expect those to be there. And here we have the 4.4 liter twin turbocharged V8. This is producing 523 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. This is going through an 8-speed automatic CF transmission, and of course this is heading through the all-wheel drive system, Xdrive system, that this 550 is equipped with. Obviously it's a fantastic system, because obviously I believe you can kind of, it's mostly rear bias, so that's great to have. Obviously those front wheels assist when they need it if you lose traction, but it's actually not a bad system to have, especially with this much power. Of course, I mentioned this is basically one of the top tier engines. You also have the S version of this engine. This is the N63. You got the S63 if I'm correct, that gives you that engine in the M5. But obviously you got a lot of power choices in this car, but this 550 has this awesome twin turbocharged 4-liter engine. In terms of fuel economy, you're looking at about 15 and 23, 24. I'll put those figures up on the screen. I just completely lost right now. The heat's getting to me here. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the power plant of this 550M. Let's go ahead and put this down, and there we go. Just a quick look at the interior in the back seat of this M550. As you can see, this is really not much bigger than basically the new current 3 Series. Really nice interior. This has got the Nappa leather, the black Nappa leather. Now if we just kneel down here a little bit, you can see guys, really nice wood here, the rich flowing wood, aluminum trim. We got all this soft Nappa leather here with the white stitching there. We got a little bit of place to put your things here, and a Harman Kardon speaker. We got the M logo right there. And as you can see guys, we got some pockets. I'm not going to get in the back here, but you can see guys, really awesome the way this is. Of course, I mentioned the seats to come down. You got a center armrest with a cup holder, which is not the greatest of cup holders. Germans are not usually the greatest with cup holders, but on all, at least you got some AC outlet, a couple of USB ports. It looks like we got a 12-volt connection right there. I don't see any heated seats here in the back, but not bad at all considering the size. It's not bad in room size, probably about the same size as the 3 Series. Not much more space than that, but got a seat pocket there. But there we go, guys. Not bad interior for this BMW. As you can see, this one's got the sunroof. Got a light right here, as you can see there as well, but overall a very nice and luxurious rear back seat. Let's go ahead and get to the front. And heading to the driver's side of this BMW, as you can see, this got the comfort access, because obviously this thing's opening up back and forth, but he's kind of going crazy with me here. It's really nice, you know, materials to this interior, all soft touch Nappa leather. We got a couple of memory seatings here for your 20-way power seat. More of that wood, bit of aluminum trim, Harman Kardon speaker there on the door, and here also in the middle of the door here, controls for your windows and mirrors as well here. And then we've got the trunk also opening right there, a little button for the trunk. And come here, as you can see, we got the illuminated N550 badge right there, which is really nice the way that is here, like on your scuff plate. Interior looks fantastic. As you can see guys, here we have the 20-way power seats. These are basically got all kinds of controls. You got thigh extension right here, as you can see. This also come with massage. We got all kinds of preparation. These are heated and cooled. We got the leather carbon steering wheel, also some leather here on the dash as well, controls for lights, all that stuff. We got a automatic tilt and telescoping steering wheel, aluminum pedals, as you can see guys. So pretty much a performance oriented sedan, but with some really nice luxury touches though. Let's go ahead guys and get inside, because it's pretty hot. Let's go ahead and get this M550 started, because it's pretty hot here in Central Florida. We got our foot on the brake, hit our start stop, and get this engine started. And before we close the door, let's go ahead, I got the thing on sport mode. Let's go ahead and hear a little bit of this V8. Oof, we got some burbles there, as you can hear. Oh man, this thing just sounds so good. What an awesome exhaust to put on this thing. As you can see guys, all the really nice aluminum trim just all works together in this higher end trim. Let's go ahead and close the door. Very nice ergonomics to this BMW 5 Series. As you can see, I love the way everything's shaped. Pretty good aluminum, bit of wood, as you can see, and really good visibility as well on this sedan, especially with the panoramic sunroof. Very nice, all the details and all the soft touch material, especially on the dash. We got the rich wood here, as you can see, there with aluminum trim. Really nice interior overall. The ergonomics, the way it is shaped now, very similar to the X3 I just recently reviewed on the channel as well. If you want to browse my channel and check out that review of the X3, it was an X3 M40, so it was a B58 powered X3, but very similar interior to this 550. As you can see, they're very much similar to the X3 and this 550. Love that this has the separated cluster screens. Of course, the new ones have the whole horizontal big screens, which I'm not a big fan of. I really prefer this separated 12-inch screen here, 12-inch screen here for your cluster. Just my preference, to be honest, and just looks much better to me, and that's the way it is for me. But awesome interior nonetheless. Lots of good amount of, you know, leather and woods, and you got luxury you can feel. Now, of course, on here it's got the basically iDrive 7. This is a 12.3-inch screen, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all kinds of things you can do. Settings, of course, here you got your buttons here. This is basically some of the buttons you can do, or you can touch the screen as well. So we got both, kind of a, you know, same like Lexus way. You got same buttons here to control the iDrive, or you can just go and do a touch screen. As you can see, they're doing all kinds of things. So a lot of configurations. We do have navigation there as well. Lots of technology this has, as you can see there. Now this one here is equipped with a 16-speaker Harman Kardon system. See what kind of radio we got. And of course, this one also has the texture controls as well, so you can lower the volume with this, which is pretty cool to have. Now, it doesn't always kind of work, but I'm trying to lower it. Let's say this kind of works, but I don't know, it does kind of work. But you can also use the button here, which is the way I like more my ways. Dual zone AC with heated seats and cool seats. I do have my seat ventilator right now on the first setting. We got basically 3 levels of cooling and heating. Awesome material nonetheless, guys. Of course, I mentioned this the speaker system. We also have a lot of ambient lighting in this interior. You can see it's got some of the violet lighting. I'm gonna mess with that. We have this time. I'm sure this thing looks fantastic at night. Looks like we get a bit of amber lighting all over the interior. As you can see, we got the kind of violet looking right now, which is awesome color. Down here we got a wireless charging pad, and you can also close this up. As you can see, we got some of that beautiful wood there. As you can see, cup holders. We got your 8-speed automatic transmission. We got, as mentioned, the controls for your iDrive. And we got basically a traction control off, and we have here controls for your sport settings or your drive modes. We got sport, comfort, and eco pro, and also we got an adaptive as well setting as well. We can shut off your parking sensors. We got your camera there. As you can see, we got the touch the button for the camera. Beautiful clear graphics. And if we go in reverse, as you can see, we got trajectory lines. As you can see there, we also got a 360-degree camera there as well in this BMW. All we have to do is just press the park button right there, and we'll be all set. We have your parking brake right there, and we have an auto hold button here in case you want to just let off your foot while you're stopped at a stoplight. Center console, this opens up really nice. We can see kind of swings out. We got a USB port, a little more room there, not a ton of room, but your wallet, your phone should fit here pretty easily. But really nice interior. Now over here, we do have the glove box. As you can see, pretty good size glove box. And coming here to the steering wheel, as you can see, we got a nice leather covered steering wheel. Paddles in the back, controls for your adaptive cruise control or radar cruise control. You can see we got also controls here for the screen. You can do quite a bit of screens here. Probably a little bit of configurable here, but we got an awesome screen depending on the drive mode. If we go to, for example, to sport. Actually, we are on sport. If we go back to comfort, the settings will kind of go differently here and change depending on the mode. But we're gonna go back to sport because that's the type of channel we are. Controls for your wipers and lights. Of course, light controls over here. As you can see, all this is really done really nicely though as well. We got the speakers here. We got the black headliner, as I mentioned. Very nice interior and still feels modern. We go out in the test drive. I'm always kind of been lucky to find the original sticker of this cars, and this one did have it as well. So here we have the original sticker of this car. And as I mentioned, this car is pre-owned with about 40,000, basically 40,200 miles, and Bartow Ford is asking $53,000 if I'm correct. Now, as you can see, guys, here we have the original sticker of this car. We got a 550 2021. As you can see, it started at $76,800. We got the driving assistance plus, shadowline package, parking assistance package, executive package for $2,150. We got $1,000 for the massaging seats, ventilated seats, $500, for a total price of $86,445. The original sticker of this car. I'll give you guys a little bit. You can see the sticker there. As you can see all the options. You can scroll to that, but a pretty cool car nonetheless, and lots of options. So you're saving close to about 30 grand if you're getting something like this. Just obviously, a lot of people kind of know that BMWs are not reliable, but this cars, if you maintain them, especially this kind of era, this is a little bit more reliable. Good maintenance is the key. Frequent oil changes, because usually these engines run pretty hot, and that's what they usually run through gaskets and stuff like that, and they start leaking. But regular change of oil and good quality oil will go a long way in this BMW. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and go out for a drive. Let's go ahead and put our transmission in reverse again, because we're gonna kind of go back this way. But let's check out the, see, we got trajectory lines, we got sensors, and we got a 360-degree camera. But let's go ahead and go forward and check out how this girl drives. Now, of course, 523 horsepower. We got adaptive M suspension as well. We got those staggered wheels, 245s in the front, 275s in the rear. Dunlop Sport Max tires all around, so we got a pretty good amount of tire. And of course, oh, the seat just kind of pressed me a little in the seat. We also got a head-up display as well. If I didn't mention that, we got a HUD system, pretty clear to that system, as you can see there. The camera's gonna capture it, but what an awesome car that feels. Very similar to the X3 in terms of the interior, but obviously we get a V8, and I hear the V8 rumble. So we are in sport mode. It's gonna give us a little bit quicker response, a little bit tougher suspension settings, sports steering, and there's some rattling somewhere, but I don't know what that is. But lots of power in this engine. It is quite hot today as well. We're about 90 degrees, and the humidity is actually about the same at 90%. So let's check out how this M550 drives. I don't remember driving one of these, but it's been a super long time. But they're very quick cars, and oof, wow, yes, very quick. And of course we go this way, see how the suspension holds, pretty flat in the corners. Now of course we're here in a pretty decent area here, but I'm not gonna floor it as of yet. But wow, it's been idling for a while, so we're warm. Might be a little heat sunk in it because it's pretty hot outside and the humidity is just crazy. And nobody behind us, but we gotta wait. I want to wait for all these cars to go by because there's quite a bit of cars anyway. But let's give it a little bit of gas here. I'm gonna wait a little bit here, guys, gentlemen. So, because obviously I don't know what kind of cars are coming, we gotta avoid some law enforcement. But if we give it a little bit of gas now, wow, man, this thing is fast. The brakes, yeah, the brakes are equally as powerful as the acceleration with those 4-piston Brembo calipers in the front. Wow, this thing is quick, even though the humidity is fantastically crazy. You see, guys, you see it? I don't see the head-up display. It says uneven surface at 800 square feet or 600 feet, and it's showing us the that we're over the speed limit, of course. But wow, what an impressive car. Yeah, this thing is very quick. This thing does, I believe, the quoted performance for this BMW is like just about 3.8 seconds to 60. You're looking at a quarter of a 12.1, up close to about 120 miles an hour, 160 miles an hour top speed on this car. Of course, that is governor limited, but I don't doubt it. Obviously, it's pretty hot to get those figures, obviously in terms of 0 to 60, because it is quite hot and we did not get the light. But wow, what a machine. I hope this guy doesn't turn. Oh shit, he's turning. God, I know he's not turning. Cool. This guy's going slow though, he's lost. But man, what a machine. And you can see, guys, this thing just goes. Wow, you can just tell the all-wheel drive just clawing to the street, to the pavement. My God, this thing is a monster. And this thing, the steering, there's not much feeling to it, but it does go pretty much where you point it to be. It's pretty direct. Wow, what a machine this thing is. Yeah, suspension is it's comfortable, but at the same time it is quite stiff. And you can see we got BMW stability system keeping me on track as well. So we also got basically kind of their own version of Copilot 360 that gives you all that driver assistance. Of course, that's BMW's got a lot of driver assistance as well. But let's see if we use the pedal here. Yeah, we can use the paddles. And wow, let's just kind of wait a little bit. There's nobody behind us if I can see. Wow, this thing just fantastic car. Wow. Wow, yeah, this is very quick. Lots of torque. Seamless and quick shift to this transmission, the CF. Whoa, yeah, this thing has got some power for sure. Wow, very impressive, this M550i X. I'm glad you got that all-wheel drive, because this thing in the rain is gotta be a hoot if you're not fully in control. This has got a lot of power. Get pretty funky easily. But wow, and this thing handles pretty good too. Doesn't feel, this thing is about 4,500 pounds, this sedan, so it's not lightweight. And the engineers do a great job of kind of disguising all the weight, but this thing was pretty agile. I mean, this thing just feels, oh man, what a sedan. Yeah, this is basically an Autobahn missile cruiser, man. This thing is just so quick. This is basically the car you want in the Autobahn in Germany. Here, I mean, of course you can cruise easily and you got the plenty of power, but my God, what a machine this 550 is. Now, as you can see, love the clusters, very clear screens, everything's here. Your fingertips. Now, as I mentioned, this has got the cluster, or the I forgot the name of this was, but this got, and you can lower this by this way as well, which is pretty cool. It's got a really good system as well. Very nice sound system as well. We got 16 speakers of this Harman Kardon system. And let's go ahead, guys, and go. Wow. Wow, this thing is pretty damn quick. I don't want to explore the upper limits. This thing is pretty much in illegal limits pretty quickly. But wow, what an awesome machine. Now, in terms of the brakes, the brakes have fantastic power. Not much brake dive. Very composed suspension, very settled, you know, and wow, just an amazing car to drive. Yeah, this is basically, I can just imagine the M5 and the M5 CS, how crazy those cars are, because much more power. I think the M5 has like 600 something horsepower, so you're probably adding about close to another 100 horsepower on top of this engine, and this is already pretty bloody quick. Wow, what a machine this 550 is. I'm sorry if I say it again, but man, let me get a huge GMC truck right there. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, wow, this German car's no joke in terms of power. The Germans know how to do a V8 twin turbocharged engine and just to put the power down. And of course, BMW's engines always are, you know, they say 500 horsepower, but it's actually almost 500 to the wheels. These engines are kind of underrated a lot of times, but wow, BMW surely does know how to build these ultimate driving machines. I do love the design of this car and the way this design. I don't like this huge screens, you know, as I mentioned before. This is still, to me, the best one. And now, I would prefer this interior to the new ones, to be honest, and just my personal preference. But yeah, this is just an awesome car, especially the GT to just cruise along at a pretty good rate of speed. Fantastic car to do a, you know, coast to coast trip in this. Comfortable enough, plenty of space, very comfortable inside. You don't feel claustrophobic, plenty of headspace. The seat, the steering wheel feels great in your hands. We got cool seats, heated seats, a great ventilation system as well, and this thing just stuck down to the floor. Wow, very impressive this BMW 550 Xdrive is. Brakes, yeah, the brakes, I mean, we got some good power when everything flying off, but very good progressive pedal feel to the brakes of this. Not as good as the 6-piston calipers of that Mustang GT that I drove, but I don't know if that had a different pack because it was probably a modified car. But wow, impressive package that BMW puts in this car. Yeah, it's called a gesture control. I just missed a little bit. It's a gesture control. You can lower that and go this way. If you want to switch tracks or go tracks, you can do this. Pretty cool the way. See, there we go. It recognizes that. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but as you can see. And then if we get this going this way and see what kind of song we got. Yeah, see, it's not working some of the times. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but very, very nice. Good stereo system to this X5, and this 16 speaker Harman Kardon system is really good. As you can see, we got Phil Collins on right now. But let me know if you guys, anybody drives one of these, anybody has owned one of these, let me know how it's been with you in terms of reliability, in terms of weight performance. This has got 40,000 miles. It was well maintained. As you can see, guys, this interior is pretty much in good shape, no wear and tear at all. So that means this is well taken care of. Of course, we are in sport mode again, and I'm not sure we got no any type of good. Well, as you can see, guys, this thing just takes off. Wow, just an impressive amount of acceleration. I barely put my foot down and thing's already at 65 miles an hour. Let's go. But wow, woof. Yeah, we had to go quickly there, but there we go, ladies and gentlemen. In conclusion, fantastic sports sedan. I really enjoyed this car. Very quick, very powerful, good room in this car as well. Can't complain. $53,000. It's a lot of money for this car. You know, I don't know. Obviously, it's got 40,000 miles. I think this one's still under factory warranty because it's got under 50,000 miles on it, and it's a 2021. It's a 4-year warranty from BMW, so you must have some warranty until the end of the year, if I'm correct. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. Hope you guys been enjoying the review of this 2021 BMW M550i Xdrive. What a car, what a machine. Fantastic camera as well, as you can see there, and just a fantastic performance car. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Put this back in park. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.